accidentally killed stepdaughter, so we took her mourning mother in. My spouse started straying with her before our daughter's death. My 14F stepdaughter Becca died 4 weeks ago, was in her life since she was 7, very near. Derek, 40M, his ex-wife Sam, 38F, and I, 35F, get along. In 7 years with Derek, there have been no issues. Sam has always been nice. That Becca called me mom didn't bother her. After Becca's death, Sam felt too anxious and depressed to be alone. We invited her to stay because she has no family otherwise. Sam rarely goes out. The fact that she sleeps largely in Becca's room is understandable. I inform her that I'm here if she needs me, that she may grieve at her own pace, and that she doesn't have to return home. This morning I needed to run some errands, so I asked Sam if she'd like to join me. She declined and said she'd rather stay at home, so I told Derek, who works from home, that I was leaving and would be back in 2 hours. I also told him to check on Sam occasionally, and maybe get her to eat. At the post office I remembered I forgot my library book, so I went home to grab it. Mine and Derek's bedrooms moaning. Greeted me as I entered. It seemed obvious to me. Then my heart crushed totally. After determining what to do, I went to the bedroom, opened the door, and yelled at them. Sam had an anxiety attack and fled to the bathroom while Derek apologized, asked what was going on. He said he made lunch with Sam and they talked about Becca and shared memories. Sam kissed him and he didn't back down, ending in our bed. They're trying to convince me that grief made them intimate and that they both erred. What should I do? Man, I love him. Loving Sam. Their treatment of me and my situation crushed my heart. Myself stuck. Ops replies, excellent championship 252, hard to refuse. How is grief an excuse for cheating? His next sadness, what happens? Edit, I said, sad wrong. Clearly this is devastating. The reason still doesn't work. I'm not justifying his infidelity. Although I want to divorce him, I'm worried about doing so after losing Becca. Spellbound mom likely together. Own the house together? Change the locks if it's yours. Stick to your guns and ignore his excuses. I am sorry this happened during a difficult moment. Frankly, I was thinking the same thing. We share ownership. He apologized and said he would go and respect me wanting him gone for a bit. Impulsive ex thought seeing a therapist? Given your workload, it may be helpful. I'm in treatment. For 3 years, I've seen my therapist for different issues. She's been helpful. Seeing her yesterday helped me figure things out. First update, May 11th, 2024. I filed for divorce. Never trust Derek again. Sad because we had a great friendship. It seems he's always fantastic. I was shocked. Derek talked last night. He confessed extensively. It wasn't their first sex, as most thought. Their sex began 3 months before Becca's death. This shocks and breaks me. Last night, Sam thanked me for everything and apologized. Instead of responding, I blocked her. This hurts too much because I did so much for Sam and considered her a friend. All too much. It will be hard, but I must leave Derek and cut them out of my life. I'm ready. Finished. Also, others believe I deserve this because I should not have let Sam into our home around Derek. However, I'm generous and trust people too much. Honestly, Sam was fantastic. I know becoming friends with your husband's ex-wife is unusual, but it occurred for us, and I shouldn't be blamed. I appreciate all the warm comments and texts. I appreciate your aid during this incredibly tough time. Comments, impulsive ex thoughts, curious, what would be his cheating excuse? Once guilt hits, those two will suffer. They will wonder why Becca was chosen and conclude that it's their punishment for hurting you. That's almost certain. Oop, he said they inadvertently saw each other one night while I was visiting my mom's. He worried about infertility and miscarriages. After venting to Sam, sex ensued. It's gross, after venting about our problems. How can he have sex with Sam? Awful of him. Not getting it. As it was a repeat of Update 1, remove the first half of Updates 2, May 13th, 2024. Did I tell anyone other than my mom about what happened? I'm getting tons of questions. I told several friends and family. Are most of them supporting my decision and not talking to Derek? Where is Derek staying? At a hotel. Our pals won't let him stay. Has he fought me for a divorce? He's lost many people owing to his bad judgments. He pleaded with me not to divorce, but I told him I needed him to let me go and was too fatigued to fight him. He accepted a divorce. Why isn't Derek with Sam? That he didn't want to hurt me anymore. He told Sam he was done with her forever and they did not need to talk. That may last or they may end up together, but I don't care anymore. Just peace. Derek's cheating reason? He told me they unexpectedly reunited one night while I was at my mom's. He worried about infertility and miscarriages. After venting to Sam, sex ensued. Their disgustingness, I know. I'll try to answer any other questions. Thanks for all the advice and support. Comments, it was sudden what occurred to Becca. Oop. She perished in a car accident with a friend and her parents. Consider whether her husband's parents are supportive and aware of his infidelity. Derek's mom and I get along fine, but he's a mama's boy. Makes it complicated. If she didn't live across the country, he'd remain with her forever. She informed me she talked to him about what he'd done but said she'd help him with anything he needed. My decision to shut her out of my life is heartbreaking, because we were close and chatted practically daily on the phone. If she has children with her husband. There have been 6 miscarriages, first trimester for all. Updates, May 14, 2024. I just discovered he's staying with Sam, not at the hotel. According to him, hotels are too expensive, and Sam is the only one who can help him. I suspected this. Knowing they may still sleep together breaks my heart. Derek consented to the divorce when I spoke to a lawyer this morning. It's happening, and I'm relieved he's not fighting me. Sunday my mom departs. I'm frightened to be alone. I hope returning to work on Monday will divert me. Updates will continue if need be. Many thanks to everyone. Comments, Immaculate 329. How did you discover he was residing with his ex-wife? Be skeptical of his claims. He makes contact with Sam despite his promise. Oop, after we talked to lawyers, he texted me this morning and said he just wants to be honest with me. I told him to stop telling me about his life because I don't need to know. He appeared to direct me to harm myself. Her performance, oop, I'm improving today. This afternoon's nature hikes and garden work with my parents helped. May 15, 2024. I went through Becca's stuff today. I discovered her diary in a box in her closet. Would reading some be wrong? It might bring us closer, but I also think it's wrong. Derek doesn't know I found it, and I'm not sure if I should. You do what? She may have been closer to Becca before her tragic death. Oop. Very close to Becca. Her story seems endless, but I guess all parents feel that way about their kids, so I'm hesitant to read it. Update, May 19, 2024. I thought I should update after a few days. I'm anxious about being alone after my mom leaves in 2 hours. Her distractions kept me going, so I'll endure her absence. Tomorrow is my first day back at work since Becca's death. It'll distract me, so I'm excited. I also read Becca's diary. I loved her more because she was so kind. It was a few months ago that she observed Derek and Sam acting strangely, but she didn't say she knew about the affair. She just wrote that she felt it was strange that they would hang out more without me. I may read more, but so far I've just discovered her being a teenager and talking about crushes, friend disputes, nice family memories, etc. Tomorrow I'll talk to my lawyer about that. Everyone, thanks for your love and support. The last update was May 26, 2024. I decided to perform one more update after randomly getting additional messages and comments. I enjoyed my first week back at work. It went better than expected, luckily. Coworkers were patient and helpful. I chose to drive to my mom's on Friday night since I didn't want to spend the weekend alone. 3-day weekends help me spend more time with her. Tomorrow I'll return home. For people who have insulted me for reading Becca's diary, you're not in my shoes. Reading her diary and being called a bad mom is ludicrous. Finding out how compassionate and sweet she is made me love her even more. This is how I feel so connected to her right now. So don't call me a poor parent for trying to get through one of my roughest periods. What it's like is unknown. This is my last update. I'll update after the divorce. I'm forever grateful to those who were nice and helpful and helped me feel less alone. Sam is considering suing me for my Reddit post. June 1st, 2024, Sam messaged me from a false Facebook page to sue me for telling outsiders what happened. Derek supposedly backs her. Not needed. Am I not permitted to vent online? Better life is all I want. So exhausted. Screw you, Sam. Derek, fuck you. Sam commented and messaged me here. She was blocked. Additional information from Sam Oop on his message. No, I ignored her. I'm not sure if it's an empty thread to complicate my life. She wrote, I was reading TikTok and saw an account that read Reddit postings. Guess whose post they read? Yours. First you tell friends and relatives, then strangers our life story? I can't believe you shared this. Your behavior would disappoint Becca. This was nobody else's business, so I'll sue you. Just know you did this to yourself. This confuses me. She expects me to disappoint Becca. WTF. Update, I can't do this anymore. 11th June 2024. Despite my strength, I've struggled. Too much is happening and I'm exhausted. How can I persist? I miss Becca and want her. Miss her grin, laugh. How she'd tell dad jokes to make you laugh when you were upset. How she adored being in the yard with me, her new drawings, and her lovely eyes. Everything about her is missed. Want her back. Her return is needed. I'm good. I needed event spacing. Many people asked if I was okay and I wanted to thank them. I will be okay. There are tough days, but I'll get through this. My little community makes me grateful. Big thanks to everyone on June 20th, 2024. Sam killed her. Sam committed suicide on June 20th. Processing everything is still taking time. Though she injured me terribly, I didn't desire this. Derek blames me and I feel so much, and will be away again. But I wanted to update you. I appreciate everyone's love. Ooh, how is she doing after Becca and Sam's deaths? Hope they're reunited. I hope they're both serene. I only want that.